a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now it's Mahomes again. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. To throw, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, hey, you know what I want to do? Let's take a look at some of the leaders right now around the National Football League, because some impressive numbers. Although the Cowboys are struggling, Dak Prescott, almost 1,700 passing yards. He's on pace right now for better than 6,700. Russell Wilson, we know how well he's playing. 16 passing touchdowns. That's on a record pace. Rushing-wise, Dalvin Cook, 424 yards. He also leads the league with 6 touchdowns. Had a huge game against...
He's got him in, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. That was a fantastic job of keeping keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play?
On the handoff, it's Gurley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Russell Gage. A 1-yard pickup.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 3rd down, Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Well, he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Now Gurley, handoff left. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They run. It's Gurley. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Chris Jones on the stop.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now a give running left for Gurley. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Now Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tevin Thompson picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Kickoff for the Falcons.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Now here's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's a gain of 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Now with that, we want to remind you, it takes all of us to fight cancer. That's why the NFL and the American Cancer Society teamed up to create Crucial Catch. They've been working together for over a decade, and you can join the fight. Get screened today. Visit NFL.com/crucialcatch. And that, Charles, obviously a very worthy endeavor.
No doubt about it. Everybody that I know, probably everyone you know, affected in some way or some form, everyone wants to support this cause.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
4-yard gain on the
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
A third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tack McKinley, his 2nd sack of the night.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. That's caught left side by Hardman. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the air. Ryan after the pick 6. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
At the 26-yard line.
Now Ryan on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, partner, you know, looking back to week 4, we had an abundance of scoring. You look at teams that scored 30 or more points. You had Denver, Seattle, Cincy, Minnesota, Cleveland, Dallas, Baltimore. I mean, the list, it keeps going and going. And we've seen teams go over 30 points or more 50 times already through 4 weeks. The record before this was 36 times. So the average game this year, just under 52 points, the highest scoring since the merger. I mean, what's going on here, Steve?
Well, there's a number of factors, I think. And normally, when you come off of a season, you know, when you come off the offseason, defenses are slightly ahead of offenses because of timing. But I think these guys in the offseason do such a great job of getting together. You know what I mean, Brandon? They find a way to meet in a city, go through their offensive plays, work on their timing. And I think that's helped them.
He's going to be taken down. They sack him. What will be the final play of quarter number 3? Back now in Atlanta. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. Wide open receiver complete. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, Something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now Gurley. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Tackle made.
You know that old expression, it's not my night?
It's a gain of a
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Another carry now for Gurley.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th. Here we go, it's Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now it's Gurley. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Gurley.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 7-yard line.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. Gurley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Touchdown of the night, and the Falcons have retaken the lead. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. Here's Ryan, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
14. Chiefs 7.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And they can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Deion Jones in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He'll look to throw.
That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right.
sometimes it's just a great play.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. To throw is Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
The receivers have been running them ragged, maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Back to throw, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Falcons 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now Ryan. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Ryan to throw. And incomplete. Hayden Hurst for a first-round pick, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
44-yard line.
Back to throw. But they can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. From midfield now, here's Ryan. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And on the stop, DeMonte Casey.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. Tonight's final score.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you what, they were big favorites coming in, but they had to work for this one.
It certainly wasn't the walk in the park that you expected coming into this one. I have a suspicion that in their meetings next week,